Let's get into Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. Now, I just know Rihanna is too happy that her man ASAP Rocky is walking away not guilty. ASAP Rocky had been officially found not guilty on 2 felony counts of assault with firearm, and it looks like everyone in the courtroom was surprised. I mean, I was surprised too, because he rejected a plea deal. He could have gone to prison for, like, I believe over 15 years, so we would have never gotten that album from Rihanna. Let's take a look at that moment where he jumps into Rihanna's arms, his mother's arms, out of relief that he's not going to jail.
The defendant, Raheem Mayers, not guilty.
Honestly, it's really sweet when you see someone like just so joyful. I don't know if he committed the crime, but it seems like he didn't, because he seems so relieved from that. Rocky said, "We want to thank God first. You know what I'm saying? I really want to thank the jury for making the right decision. I'm just so thankful. This is crazy right now." It's interesting he's so surprised, because if he's innocent, then, like, you know, I mean, I guess he was dragged into this courtroom for so long, but I feel like, oh, you're really surprised for someone who knew you did not commit the crime. And it seems like both ASAP Rocky and Rihanna owe their defense attorney a lot. I mean, let's be honest, he must have worked some real magic if they are over here telling him that they promised to name their next baby after him. Now, this guy's name is Joe, and he revealed that ASAP Rocky and Rihanna are forever grateful. Quote, "Rihanna and Rocky said to me in the courtroom yesterday, they grabbed me and said, 'Listen, our next baby is going to be ASAP Joe.'" Joe also said that Rihanna brought their children to the court not to sway the jury. He said, "Listen, he has a family. It wasn't a secret to the jury. Rihanna was there almost every single day, but it's helpful for them to see it. This is the family he's going to be away from if they were to lock him up." In November 2021, ASAP Rocky was accused of firing shots at his friend Relly. He claimed his hand was grazed by the bullet, and that's what took Rocky all the way to the courtroom, and he was facing up to 24 years, which interesting, because I feel like people are harmed. I mean, Drake Bell was harmed for years by that guy, and that guy got 16 months in prison, but Rocky's friend his hand got grazed by a bullet, and he gets 24 years. I mean, that seems like BS. And it's the same courtroom down at the Stanley Mosque courthouse, so really sick, the type of situations that come out of there, from Free Britney to the Drake Bell thing. ASAP Rocky, I mean, he got lucked out, but a lot of people are taking advantage of there. Let's get into Maury. Now, honestly, I did not anticipate talking about Maury here, but Maury wishes Bonnie Blue the best of luck amid pregnancy rumors after the OF model sleeps with over 1,000 men in one day. Wow, I wonder if she's like, is she sore? Maury, who's 86, wishes Bonnie, who's 25, the best of luck. Now, this model slept with a bunch of men in one day, and I'm not shaming anyone for whatever, but what breaks my heart is because this is clearly to go and seek attention. It's not because she wants to do this or has any intimate care for these men. She just literally wants to get the numbers up so that she can go and do a press tour about it. What has the world become?
You've had 1,000 men's inside of you today.
Yeah.
What hurts more, your mouth or your...
Probably done that a little bit. I don't need a wheelchair, like I am fine. Just feels like I've had a heavy day in the bedroom, which is exactly what I've had. I think if it had continued how it did for the first sort of 3-4 hours, I would have struggled.
Let's get a round of applause in the room, people.
Oh my gosh, do you hear all those claps? There's like a whole arena of people clapping in there for her. Well, of course, with a story like this, Maury was called to the scene because there is a chance that this woman is pregnant, which is pretty wild, because if you had over 1,000 guys that had slept with you in under 24 hours, I don't know how you would know which one is which. Since Bonnie's wild moment with over 1,000 men this week, she went viral again after posting a photo and caption about her cravings of pickles covered in chocolate sauce and sprinkles. So it looks like, oh God. Can you imagine that baby? Like, how, oh God, what if it's twins? Like, at that point, that could be like twins that are 2 different sperms, like where they're but they got there at the same time. I feel like this would be one of those situations where that could happen. Maury is wishing her the best of luck, claiming that he's sitting this one out as far as trying to figure out the alleged father. He actually made a joke on social media because a lot of people were tagging him that they would need his expertise to figure out such a mystery like this one. This person commented, Maury is 86 years old and still messy as hell. He is goals. Another tweet reads, even Maury knows his limits. This one reads, the Maury show gotta come out of retirement for this one. If she is pregnant, I am saying an extra prayer for that baby or several babies that could be within her, because they're gonna have an interesting life. Hopefully that OnlyFans is worth it. Like, hopefully they're paying you enough, girl. Let's get into Cassie. I'm so happy to see that Cassie is on this healing journey. She's now pregnant with her third baby, and I hope Diddy's the last thing on her mind. She has her husband, Alex Fine, who she married back in 2019. Actually, I believe he was introduced to Cassie through Diddy somehow, which makes sense because Diddy had so much control over her. The happy news comes 2 years after trauma, after Cassie filed a $30 million lawsuit against Diddy, accusing him of trafficking, the R word, and physically harming her, which we've all seen.
Cassie announced this morning that she is expecting her third child with her husband, Alex Fine. But at the same time, my heart literally broke for her because we know in about 3 months, Cassie Ventura is going to have to go and sit on the stand and look Diddy in the face and fight him in that criminal trial. And I just can't help but think all the trauma that she is about to go through in this criminal trial, all the pain, all of the hurt, it's like she's going to be reliving it all over again, and she has to look Diddy right in the face.
We are sending our best well wishes to Cassie and her pregnancy, and any other viewers who are pregnant. Comment below if you want to, but I'm sending you healthy and happy vibes and peace and comfort, because I am a man. I can't imagine being pregnant. So I feel like it's probably kind of like uncomfortable to have all that weight there. So I hope you're all comfortable out there. Let's get into Elon Musk. Elon Musk has so much drama. I mean, at this point, he's going to beat out Nick Cannon if he hasn't already, because he has 13 children. I mean, right now, Nick Cannon has a total of 12 children between 6 different women, and Elon has 13 children between 4 different women. It looks like Elon Musk's father, Elon Musk, has been doing some podcasting, and in a tell-all interview, he made some claims about his son. This comes after just days before a right-wing influencer, Ashley St. Clair, claimed that she's the mother of his 13th child, which do you guys know who Ashley is? Shout out to Ashley St. Clair. Ashley said the baby is now 5 months old and felt pressured to reveal her identity after the press allegedly had been intruding on her life. Elon has yet to confirm that he's the father, but I would trust Ashley. Again, I don't know much about her like career-wise. I do know that she is a fan of the channel. I mean, who isn't a fan of the channel? You know what I'm just kidding. Do you guys like this sweatshirt though? Sloan, let's get into it. Coming soon. Yeah, but who isn't a fan of the channel? So what do you guys think of Ashley? Comment below. But I mean, having his like baby, that is some job security, right? But I found this interview that Elon Musk's father did fascinating, because it's so weird when these like immediate family members come out of the woodworks and start talking. And here's what he had to say.
Do you think Elon is a good dad?
No, he hasn't been a good dad. The first child was too much with nannies and died in the care of a nanny. Now, what I'm saying, if Elon hears this, he's going to shoot me or something. But anyway, that's what I think. That's no good. They were too rich, too many nannies. Then he had 5 children with the same woman, 5 sons, all brought up. Each one had its own nanny. You followed me?
Mm-hmm.
When they got divorced, the nannies were 6 on this side and 6 on that side. So it was really a weird situation.
Just never really spent time with kids, hey?
No.
It is interesting because Elon is so about the nuclear family and things like that, but he's not even really raising most of his children. Just the select few that he likes. And I wonder if Ashley's child is going to be one of them. If like Ashley's going to be ghosted by him, or if he's going to be in this child's life. Ashley's made it clear that she's not in on it for Elon's cash and isn't looking to start any trouble with him. She just wants what's best for their baby. And it may not be just Ashley who Elon is ghosting. This headline reads, Grimes, stop dodging me, Elon. Our child needs urgent medical help. Grimes is taking to X, Elon's social media platform, to get in touch with him, saying that their kids need medical help, but Elon won't call her back. She says, please respond about our child's medical crisis. I'm sorry to do this publicly, but it's no longer acceptable to ignore this situation. This This requires immediate attention. If you don't want to talk to me, can you please designate or hire someone that can so we can move forward on solving this? This is urgent, Elon. I'm not giving any details, but he won't respond to texts or calls or emails, and he has skipped every meeting. Our child will suffer life impairment if he does not respond, so I need him to effing respond, and I have to apply public pressure then. That's where we're at, which, good for you. I would do the same thing if I was in Grimes' position. Like, take it to his workplace and put him on blast so everyone can see how much of a tool he is. It's worth noting that Elon and Grimes have 3 children together, one of which tends to be with him all the time. He brought him into the White House, so I don't know why he chose this one out of the 3 they've had to favor. Of course, Azalea Banks, one of Grimes' longtime feuds, has chimed in, replying to a tweet that reads, "I heard he has a botched penis implant." Thank you for watching this clip from the Let's Get Into It podcast. To view the full episode, visit the link listed below.